All right, testing, testing. Make sure it's working okay. Give this a listen. All right, testing. Okay, it's good. All right. I know this is kind of last minute, so I am once again hosting a Rumble Studio stream to do this little game stream. So if you are following my channel on Rumble, you would have gotten this in advance. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed or I'm not able to show scheduled content on YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or any of the other destinations. So, kind of means essentially that uh, Rumble has the advantage. So I see 4 people watching on Rumble, 2 on YouTube, 1 just popped into Twitch. Welcome to the stream. I know that this is again, like I said, last minute. I wanted to ask before we get into the game. So I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 in a very long time. I think I stopped before Halloween of last year, and I haven't had a chance to get back into it. So I'm going to be a little bit rusty, and I haven't made a ton of progress. I'm probably still in Act 1. I'm at the ruins of the Temple of Lathander, or the Monastery of Lathander, or whatever it's called. And I think I'm going to be talking to the Githyanki here. So just where I'm at in the game. But before I get into that, I wanted to ask, for those of you who are not already following or subscribed, please consider doing that. Hit like on this video. But in particular, I want you to try to follow me over on Rumble, because I want to make, at least for now, Rumble my main channel where I post and where I schedule posts. The thing about YouTube is that even the most innocent content gets, let's say, flagged and suppressed and otherwise deprioritized. Okay. Hi, Troubled Cat. For some reason, I'm not seeing your live chat here. Let me just put it. Oh, Ayo, how are ya? Say slay all GIF. Yeah. And I'm also, so I'm testing the tools out using OBS as a participant in this case, so that I could still use all of the cool like effects that I have, as well as my arcade machine that you guys can talk to. So yeah, I'm hoping to do that. But I want to make Rumble the primary platform. I think that it's growing in popularity. I think that more and more people are going to be using it, and we need competition for YouTube. Now, ideally, there'd be other platforms that are also doing, like I like to go to BitChute. I understand that other websites like Odyssey and DLive are also, decent. Trovo, but there's just so many, and I think I'm just gonna pick one to make it the primary competitor. So, and I want you guys to follow me on my Rumble. I think we should start with that. If we can make Rumble valid, I think that it'd be good. And also, there's stuff I want to talk about that I know I can't talk about on YouTube that I'm pretty sure I can talk about on Rumble. So if you follow me on Rumble, I'd appreciate that. And there is a link to the Discord. Oh, I didn't put a link to the Discord in the description of the video. I should add that really quick. Hold on a second. I'm going to add a link to the Discord, and then you'll be able to go to the Rumble channel. It's the same name, Honey Badger Arcade. So yeah, it's the same name. Should be able to find that on Rumble, but let me copy an invitation and put it in the description. This is to get into the Discord server, and in the Discord server, you can just add this here, Discord, and then from there, and you could open Discord in a browser, and it'll be fine. From there, you'll be able to see the Rumble channel, and or you can I can just send you a link to that as well. Twitch is raising sub fees in July. What? Well, I mean, I have a Twitch account, but honestly, I haven't done much with it at all. So I'm not sure if it's like viable. Rebel Cat says, glad to hear that. I'm doing great. Starting a new job next week, Tuesday, and found a potential artist for my TTRPG. That's great. Rumble might benefit. Yeah, well, a lot of people are, people think that Rumble is just political content, but a lot of gamers are on Rumble as well. And a lot of like people who are doing like film analysis and TV analysis, things like this. It's actually pretty diverse, I would say. And like I said, it's much more free speechy than YouTube is. I don't know if it's like absolute. I don't know if they have their own problems, but from what I can tell, like there's this channel I follow on Rumble called Waking the World Up. And I know that couldn't be on YouTube. Like that is a spicy channel right there. So yeah, follow me on Rumble because I'm going to be doing Rumble exclusive content for people who are in the Discord. And the only way you're going to know is if you're in the Discord, where you'll get the links and the announcements for Rumble content until I change to something else. I'm thinking about, because Rumble and locals are linked together. I don't have a locals yet, but I'm thinking about maybe getting a locals. I like the idea of doing movie nights in like, sort of like watch parties where we watch movies, maybe documentaries, maybe recommendations from the people in the server for things that they want us to see, and I think that locals, lets you do that. I understand that there are people who I know that are content creators that do that. So I got a comment from somebody on Twitch. Let me just look at it really quick. Variable Kidnap W says, hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Streamrise. Okay. Thank you, person who is totally not a bot. Johnny Ortiz says, I can't believe you bigots not liking Star Wars series. It have the best idea. It's just like going to a Black Hood carrying a sign saying the N-word. Good idea. Hey, Toxic Voxic says you can say gamer words. Yes, I like Rumble not just because of that, but I like that it is doing well, and you can like have frank discussions. This is like what I really want is frank discussions about things. And Rumble seems to be better about that. All right. So, welcome Johnny Ortiz to the show. I would like, see, that's the thing you're talking about, the Star Wars show. There are some things in the Acolyte that I heard, because I'm not going to watch it, but from what I've heard, they are straight up satanic. And I think that it will be something I could get into. Maybe I'll even talk a little bit about it on the stream. But before we start, you guys have to say hello to Jojo. So here's my dog, Jojo. He's the best dog in the world. I don't care what you say. And I want you to say hi to Jojo. And then I'm going to get started on the game. So please greet the dog. And feel free to say hi to Arcade Machine. Dude. Guys, I want to do multiplayer games as well. So the Discord server, we're going to have, we already have a chat room set up. Maybe we'll do some multiplayer games. I've been hearing great things about, there was this one game that everyone is excited for. It should probably be in the hype train room, to be honest. But it is, let's see if I can find it here. Shit, dude. What is it called? Now I gotta find it. Is it in the games chat? Yeah, Path of Exile 2. That looks pretty good. Path of Exile 2 looks pretty good. Kind of, it kind of reminds me of, I mean, I've never played Path of Exile 1, so I don't know if it's like a really good game, but there definitely is a fan base. And I don't think it's gonna be a DEI thing. Excuse me. I don't think it's going to get infected, but we'll see. We have like stranger things have happened. So, Trouble Cat says hi to JoJo. Good. All right. Let's get into some Baldur's Gate 3. So let me just bring this up. And one thing I do want to do is adjust the chat because for some reason it's like positioned strangely and it's the wrong size. So we'll put it right here. Perfect. Okay. So let's see. All right. I am in the Githyanki Creche, I think. So it's let's say search the Githyanki Creche for an egg. Okay. All right, so here I am, and there's some Githyanki guards right here. I literally just found the entrance to the monastery. So let's see what happens.
Have to keep going.
Uh-oh, I'm being stopped. Am I being stopped? Wait, what's going on?
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
Allow Lae'zel to answer. Intimidation, persuasion. I don't think Allison's great at that. I have the weapon Voss was looking for that your Creche wanted found. I was infected by Illithid and told to seek. I'll have Lae'zel answer.
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A Gate Thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Creshia watches you.
Okay, Prim, stop hiding. It's okay.
Better make my next move.
I'm gonna have her stop hiding because it's not necessary.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rusty?
Let's get going.
Food for gay spy.
With haste.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age.
I'll
You
just
may
talk to her really
proceed.
quick. I guess she's got nothing to say to me.
You may proceed to the Creche.
This guy, Ardent.
Stop meddling where you aren't wanted, Istik.
Any word on the search for the
Fine. Are
Steel?
Loose words are
these doors locked? Iron Gate.
better.
You can go that way.
We have not been visited
I'll
by
give
an
it a shot.
Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
Concerned and excited.
If these guys start some shit with me, we're gonna be fucking boxing.
Let's join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Hush, Quanirel.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rusty?
Loose words are food.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? An Istik? But you can't be here. I can't be seen with you. That's your cry.
Quanirel, the Inquisition have more to worry about than who you talk to in the corridors.
Inquisition? What are you talking about? At ease, I'm looking for your captain. Intimidation. Why are the Inquisition here? Tell me or I'll beat it out of you. I'm just coming in here starting shit. No, this is not supposed to be a murder hobo simulator, even though I feel murder hobo urges coming on all the time.
Our queen's eyes and ears. They're her will incarnate, and right now, they're here.
Can I just make a recommendation? I'm drinking a cup of coffee. It's fucking delicious. So I think people should cut sugar out of their diet if at all possible. Okay, 100% cut it out. This is what I'm doing. You get like some fructose from like fruit once in a while, that's fine. But stay away from the sugars, but especially stay away from corn syrup. And that shit is in everything. So you have to like be adamant. So anyway, we were quitting sugar because my blood sugar was getting kind of high because I love coffee and I love coffee creamer. Hi, or Norwegian, how you doing? And really delicious coffee creamers have sugar in them. Now, I was raised on coffee as a kid, like in my household. You know, my grandmother would make a pot of coffee every morning, and I was drinking coffee from the age of like 5 or 6. So I've always had it. It could be a problem, I don't know, but I love coffee. It's very comforting, and it's like it's probably my largest vice, to be honest. Hello, Matthias Nordblad. I just drink coffee with a drop of milk. So yeah, milk also has sugar in it though. But here's what I have found that is like really great. So I used to get like these sweet creamers that had different flavors, you know, French vanilla and chocolate, stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. So I was going through different kinds of substitute sweeteners, you know, equal, sweet and low, all that stuff. All of it has a funny taste. Then like my wife and I were doing monk fruit, and monk fruit's not bad. If you've ever, it's like you put a few drops in your coffee with some full fat cream if you can get it, as long as it doesn't have carrageenan in it. You're good to go. Like full fat is fine, you only need a little bit, and it really like makes the coffee a lot, you know, more palatable. And then add a little bit of monk fruit to that. But I just found something even better. Lindsay found this sugar substitute called Swerve, and it's not as sweet as sugar, but it's okay. It's sweet enough, and it's fucking delicious. Like it's not sugar. It's like I don't know what you call it, but you should look it up. It's called Swerve. If you're looking to cut down on sugar, but you like coffee like me, try adding Swerve instead of Sweet and Low or Equal or Stevia. Stevia has like a funny taste. Monk fruit is okay. So anyway, just putting that out there. All right. So youth Kuriel. I prefer my coffee the way women prefer their men. See, like I can't do black coffee. I mean, I may as well just not drink any at all. At ease, I'm just looking for your captain.
See? I told you. Nothing to worry about.
She's in her quarters, through those doors.
Inquisitor in an age.
All right.
It's an honor. I would be more concerned than excited.
Oh, look. Okay, so I unlocked the sigil waypoint. So that's good. So where should I go? Let's go to the infirmary, I guess. Crystal base.
We have not been visited by an inquisitor in an age.
Should use the well, they set up camp here real quick. They put a portrait up here.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
This, the fireball. Inspect the symbol more closely. Draw a new face on the portrait. Yeah, that sounds like blasphemy. I'll try to roll history. Can I switch characters to do that? Shit. 21. Let's throw some guidance and combat inspiration on that bitch. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh. I got a -1 too. Shit. Oh well. 14, 13, 14, 20. Mother! You gotta be kidding me!
As hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
You know what I think it is? It's like You ever heard of Memento Mori? There are paintings that have skulls hidden in them, but they're like distorted, so you can only see it from a certain perspective.
This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
All right, I'm not gonna draw a face. I wonder if I can have, what was it the role again? Was it history? See, I bet Mike can do it. Maybe he can look at it. Let me see if he can try.
Times.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal.
Vlaakith herself.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you
Come on.
can't place.
Come on, Mike. You can do it. You can do it. I'm gonna add another guidance. Let's go for it. Oh God! Oh no! You bastards! You
As
bastards!
hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
All right, never mind then. I tried. He was probably the best bet, to be honest.
As bad as it could have. One day I'll catch a break.
You know, is that a Githyanki child? Oh my God, they're ugly as fuck. So I was gonna say, in D&D, the Githyanki in all the artwork from the moment they came out in the original Fiend Folio, which I still have, by the way, it was always men. Like, they were all male, or at least they appeared to be male. They didn't really go into any specifics. But I find it really interesting that in this game, the Githyanki in your party is female, and like the really like, you know, the really like upstanding, popular warrior queen or whatever. I think that the Githyanki are led by a queen actually in the original lore, but it's funny that their like great hero is a woman as well. I'm just saying it's a little bit strange. It's called pattern recognition.
Even further.
Okay, let's talk to one of these kids, I guess. Oh wow.
Kachuki, we're busy.
What's in the chest? It's making an awful noise. Should stop doing that. It's not nice. Looks like fun. Can I play?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Whatever it is, I think you should stop. It's because they're not having a good time. Looks like fun. You know what? I'm in the den of evil. I should expect evil. So, who are you? I'm gonna be talking to people.
Speaking with an Istik. Captain Thurston will never let me join the patrol.
Wait, does that Githyanki have vitiligo? Oh my God.
This one's gonna be.
All right, what about this one?
I can feel it.
I've not met Istik before. Do you all look like that?
Is that Jeffrey Marsh?
Watch this, Rajak!
Istik, are you supposed to be here? Maybe I should report you to the Savage.
You guys just discovered the apostrophe and made it your whole damn personality.
That was a good one.
Should I have Prim Reaper unlock this chest? I'll come back to it. It's gonna be here later.
Focus.
All right.
Focus.
This is the way I'm supposed
Simple
to go,
enough.
so we're gonna head this way.
I should speak up.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to
Oh, another female.
intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I'm just marveling at your girl bossness. What are you hoping to learn from dissecting that thing? Is that thing's host still alive? I've got a tadpole needs removing.
Nothing your kind is capable of understanding. The better question is, what brings an istic to my infirmary?
I have a tadpole of my own. I got this friend that's infected. I'm just gonna tell the truth.
You must be desperate to seek my aid. Tell me, how long have you been infected?
A few days. I stopped counting when I ran out of fingers. Longer than you'd expect ceramorphosis to take, and with none of the symptoms. Too long just to get this thing out of me. I'll just go at number 2. You know, I try to like make myself sound smart too. Ceramorphosis, you know.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured.
And the Zaithisk is?
The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence.
No, it's not. I've been fine for like
Really
days.
experience the Zaithisk. You are very lucky, Istik.
Is that what this is? Okay. Let's go then. Maybe I should have saved first, but okay.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Go ahead, Lae'zel. You've earned it.
Praise Vlakith.
I'm not even going to investigate. I'm just going to let her
You're
go.
infected too, child? Sit, Rastil. Let the Zaithisk end your suffering.
Wait, what? You know, when somebody says end your suffering, that usually means death.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithisk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Persuasion, get out of the Lae'zel. You won't survive this anguish. Wisdom, call on your parasite. Show Lae'zel what she stands to lose. Plead with the doctor. Lae'zel is in great pain. Endure, Lae'zel. The cure is worth the torment. Wait and watch. I'll try using my wisdom. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. I have to roll a 20. It's the only way, right? I'll go with a little bit of guidance, but I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, nope. Oh well, whatever happens, happens. She's giving me Fauci vibes. Yeah, I know. She's like, oh my god.
Out of my head!
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Blackith, call to your queen!
My queen! Hear me!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Seek answers. I'm not gonna do that again. Deception. You must listen. The device is changing you. You are becoming illithid. Keep focused, Lae'zel. The cure is close. Wait, Leighton. Wait and watch. I'll try wisdom again, I guess. Is it gonna be another high difficulty roll? Not as bad. So let's try it. Nope. Fail. That's all right. We'll see. Not much can be done.
The pain is too great. The visions flicker, but refuse to come into focus.
Keep focused, Lae'zel. The cure is close, so just go with that, I think. I guess I could try to deceive. I don't know. Oh my god, it's even harder. Can I cancel? Oh, customize my dice. Yeah, this, I don't know, man. This might not be good.
I am becoming pure!
Yes, child. Fate's her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Remove her. Focus your mind. Try to overload the device. Draw on. Take its power. Take it as your own. I'm not sure which one to do. I guess I'll go with this one. I know her wisdom is higher. Yeah, see? Like, what the fuck, bro? These difficulties are super high. Like, what is the point? It's like a mean game master.
The device is too powerful. You hold no sway over it.
Enough!
Damn it all! The parasite. I still feel it. I am Githyanki. I will not be gay.
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Your Zaith is tried to kill Lae'zel and failed. I'm gonna say that.
The Zaithisk does not fail.
Well, it
The
exploded.
only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
You are a tool.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
She wants to talk to me.
Followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithisk might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor. And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come.
A traitorous doctor, how can you be so sure? Are traitors so common amongst the Githyanki? How about a thank you? I just saved your life. You were so close to a cure. I'll say, are traitors so common amongst the Githyanki?
Vlaakith has taught us of a Sharlak. Traitors hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Oh. Can I get back there somehow? No. Let me see. Can I examine this thing?
Smoke rises like hot breath, but whatever semblance of life once powered the Zaithisk is gone.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Oh, these are parasite specimens. I don't want to steal anything, though. What's that? Nautiloid tank. Yeah. No, I don't want to use the bed. I'm not going to steal anything, even though I'm tempted. So we're just going to... Decorated barrel. It's locked. Not for long.
So that's progress. Don't give me trouble now.
Difficulty class 10. Come on, Prim. You got this. Didn't I come in this way? Why would that be locked? Doesn't look like there's another way to go. Let me look at the map here. So that's the back area. Yeah. Maybe there's a secret door.
With haste.
I should look a quick look around. Let's see what's over here. Nothing.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Uh-oh. We're in rounds. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, let's move right here. Hide.
Out of sight, out of mind.
What do I have as far as abilities? Elixir of Vigilance. Well, all right. I'm going to end my turn with Prim there. Or maybe, actually, no, I have a bow. Can I target anybody? Let me see if I can do a sneak attack. No, we just entered combat. I can't do any attacking. So, because I hid.
One day I'll catch a break.
I got spotted again, but I'm going to hide away.
Calls for careful footwork.
With my bonus action, bitch.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You know what? Let these motherfuckers come in here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Perform heroism. Make yourself or a target immune to frighten and gain 5 temporary hit points each turn. Can I cast this on... No, I gotta get next to them. I'm not gonna do it then. Well, end my turn. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. So Allison is up front, but she's going after this first Githyanki here. And then Karen doesn't go till much later, which is kind of a shame. So I might have to like give Karen a buff of some kind. Protect creature from attacks, increase armor class by 2. Let's do that. I have to make sure not to cast another spell that requires concentration. Otherwise, this will go away. So move the cleric over here. And I'll end my turn. So I hear that before I take more actions, I just wanted to point out that apparently, I think it's in September, they're going to be adding official mod support to Baldur's Gate 3. I am using mods, obviously, so that I can like have a full custom party and have it be like all the Badgers. So it's like a bigger than normal party. I also have like a mod that lets you change your appearance. I hope that when they do that, it's like that it doesn't like completely screw up the the mods that I already have, you know, because I was having some difficulty with them at first. Norwegian says there's a crypto seller in chat, by the way, probably a bot. Yeah, I see that. Just ignore it. That's kind of like an unfortunate side effect of like alternative media like Rumble and Twitter, because Twitter is becoming like alternative media now. There's like, you know, nudes in bio comments, so just ignore it. I don't know, should I block that guy? You want me to block that bot? Let me see. I'll block him for this forever. I will mute them forever. They have been muted forever. Let me see if there's any. Just gonna look at studio here, see if anybody else has commented on Twitch. No. Facebook is silent for some reason. All right, anyway, back to this. Oh, Hannah, shit, I accidentally moved her. I will cast Armor of Shadows. She doesn't have that right now, which is basically just mage armor. And then I'm gonna move over here. All right, let's go. What are you gonna do? Raider Jahir used trip attack range on Typhon the Blue. Needs 14 to hit. That rolled 22. Warding fire will impose disadvantage. Yeah, we'll do it. Critical miss. It worked. Wow, these people are getting in there. All right, so Allison, we're gonna make them come in here. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna move Allison over here.
Okay, I'll catch a break.
And I'm gonna have her use Wild Shape to turn into a badger. A giant badger. And end my turn. What are you guys gonna do? Come get it. How dare you? All right, Karen. How are you doing? She's been hit for 2 points of damage. Let's frenzy, I guess. And now it's time for me to push your shit in. Oh shit, there's 2? I can cleave? Hold on. Can I do that? Prepare, cleave. Yes. Here we go. Recklessly, fuck it. Karen is done there. Oh, I can get another attack actually. So let's do another attack. 22 out of 22, 15 out of 22. Work on it. Oh my god, Karen. Oh my god, Karen. I miss how awesome she is. Okay, that's it for her. Hold person. Hold person sucks, man. But it was on Lazelle, so it's okay. She's gonna lose her turn, I guess. What are you gonna do, homie? Misty escape. No, I'm just gonna eat it. I'm not gonna react. It's okay. Oh, I mean, I don't know if that was wise, homie. Where's he going? Oh, my shield of faith is gone. Okay, Prim. Let me see. What do I do? This guy. Arden Kushrak. Let me examine him really quick. Came in here like a if Yankee, extra attack, opportunity attack. What's there's nothing about his he's got a lot of hit points, but I don't know what class he is. That's what I'm wondering about. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
I'm not ending her turn, I'm skipping it.
Another fight. Let's go.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm at Mike. Cast Heroism on the Badger. Did I not cast it? Nobody's really hurt, so I'm not gonna sweat that. And I can't attack. I can flourish. Is there an enemy right here? Concentration broken. Lae'zel is free. And I'm not gonna move because that'll provoke an attack of opportunity. So I'm just gonna.
So much for peace.
All right, so let's do Hannah.
It's worth the cost.
We're gonna do something about this guy because I think he's gonna do something. So we're gonna Thorn Whip him. Knock him down. And then I'm gonna move back there, just so I'm not in the line of sight.
Sometimes the only
my turn.
Is through.
And now Prim. Is that guy not prone? He's not. All right, this one is in melee and this one is in melee, so I should be able to do a sneak attack on them, right? Yep, 65, 80%. Let's do a sneak attack on this one. 17 damage, bitch. Then we'll have Prim run over here. Actually, like one here.
Before me.
Then there it is. And hide again. It works. It did work.
Wow, so much for
Fuck yeah. Okay, what's wrong with the cleric? Psychic Rend, 2 turns remaining. Mentally in shambles, has disadvantage on intelligence and wisdom checks and saving throws. Intelligence, wisdom checks, and saving throws. I mean, I don't. What spells do I have? Burning Hands, Cure Wounds, Shield of Faith, Fairy Fire, Bless. I don't have a Dispel. Aid, Burning Hands, Sanctuary, Cure Wounds, level 3. Glyph of Warding, Mass Healing Word, Fireball, Spirit Guardians. I don't think I need to go that far. Daylight, Old Person, Scorching Ray, Aid, Sanctuary. You know what? I'm not going to cast any spells. We're just going to... I'm going to just stand next to Lae'zel and attack people. How's her health? She's fine. That one's... I'm a little hurt. Everyone seems to be doing okay, so I'm just going to come over here. And can I attack this guy? Yes, I can. Missed. That's okay. Misty Step inside here too? What are they doing? You missed. Nah. All right, time to activate the Badger. So what can I do with it? Burrow into the ground and emerge at a target position, possibly knocking nearby enemies prone. So it's okay. And then there's just like claws, 5 to 16 damage. So we're gonna attack this one. It'll knock him back too. We're gonna attack this guy. Oh, I can't get there. Or can I? Okay, wait. Can I jump? Or how about I move here, and then I jump here, and then I attack this guy. Pow! Holy shit! Oh, I can attack again? I don't have enough movement though. So yeah, I get 2 attacks, huh? All right. Well, I can't attack anymore because I'm a lot of action, so I'm going to end my turn. But that was pretty good. All right, Karen. Time to take out the trash. Do I have... Wait, hold on. Where's my folder?
Okay, it's time to fucking take out the trash.
How? And then I get another attack on this one. 36. Why do I have disadvantage? Provokes attack of opportunity. Frenzied strike as a bonus action. I'm just gonna attack this one. Yeah, fuck it. Pow. And a frenzied strike on top of that. 3 attacks. Wow. What? How the fuck? You're still alive? Holy shit. Who is that? Gish Umarak. Okay. Well, you're a tough bitch. Yeah, take it. Oh, she wanted to get in a position. Oh, okay. All right. Very smart. I will do Missy Estate. All right, Lae'zel's turn. 40%. 30. What can Lae'zel do? So, Mage Hand, Githyanki Psionics, Astral Knowledge, Second Wind. She doesn't need it right now. Pushing Attack, Rally. Grants an ally 8 temporary hit points. Let's see. Who needs that the most? The Cleric. Looks like it's just a Cleric. I don't know if I want to do that. It's a bonus action though, so I might as well, right? All right. So we're going to... Oh, Action Surge. Yeah, fuck yeah. We are going to attack... I think I want to go after this bitch. But... we're going to finish this one off. I say we do that. Finish this hoe off, right? Yeah, she's down. Okay. Then I'm going to run up on this one or this one. Raider, 32 hit points, 37 hit points. Yeah, let's run up on this one because then Prim can action surge. And you're gonna get attacked again. Oof, son, oof. Oh my god, so many attacks. Dude. Oh shit. And she can still move too. It's a bad bitch, man. All right, I'll end my turn. Okay, Prim. We're gonna sneak attack this one. All right, that's it for her. Mike. I'm gonna heal. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna attack. This one here is very weak. This one here is untouched. So let's do Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this one. And then move over here.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Hope your soul is in good hands.
I won't give in.
Okay. Let's do Eldritch Blast on this one. Oh, I can do up to 2 targets. Hey. Hey now. Hold on. Where's the other one? That one. This one. What's Hannah's situation? She poisoned? Suffers. Okay, so I'm okay. Just one more turn.
Let's go.
Okay, Allison, finish him off. And again. Oh no, wait, I'm attacking the wrong person. Shit. Oh my god. There's only one Githyanki left, right?
Breathe deep and move.
I guess I could just change back. And when you change back, you get healed. I'm gonna throw this bitch. Too heavy. Okay, I think we're all better now.
At least things have stayed interesting. At the ready.
All right, what do you guys have? I don't know if I did something wrong, but I just tried to leave and then they got all upset. So, infirmary key, I'll take that. We'll send all this grilled pork leg, Water Haven cheese wedge, lemon, pork sausage. All of that can go to camp, so we're gonna send it. all of this. What's this? Githyanki short sword. Not proficient in martial weapons or short swords. I mean, it's, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be much, but I will send it. I'll give it to Prim to hold. Aberration Hunter's Amulet. Githyanki wearing this amulet. A Githyanki wearing this amulet has advantage on intelligence saves. Aberrations also have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. So I'll give this to Lae'zel because he's the only Githyanki in the party. All right. Who else? Let's see what this guy has.
No traps, please.
Githyanki short sword again. We'll send it to Prim, I guess, to hold on to it. This one. Githyanki crossbow. So, I don't know. Give it to Mike, I guess. Apple. Cup of oil. Slick as grease and black as pitch. Likely suitable for cooking. Send that to camp. Okay, I took your stuff. What do you got? Githyanki longsword. Ring of elemental infusion. When you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell or cantrip, that element infuses your weapon. At the end of the turn, you deal an additional 1d4 damage of that element on your first successful weapon attack. I will give it to... I think I'll give it to Mike because he's the only one that has spells and also does some melee. I mean, that has elemental damage. I mean, like, well, I could give it to the cleric too, actually, because, yeah, why not? And another key, infirmary key. I mean, whatever, I'll take it. We'll sell this later. All right, what else we got? Raider. I don't know if I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it, so what are you gonna do? I just opened the door and they came at me, man. He was coming straight for us. This one? Nope. All right, let's just come out here. We might get jumped. Oh, the traveler chest. Where are those kids? Where'd those kids go? You motherfuckers.
No time to rest.
Hold on, before I unlock that, I probably should heal up a little bit. So let's do a short rest. Oh yeah, there we go.
Feel that one later.
All right, and let's lock pick this.
Turn should do it.
She's got a lot of bonuses. Hopefully I can do this. Oh yeah, we got it. Is there a baby in there? Ooh, what? Grimishka.
These boots have seen everything.
What is a Grimishka? Let me just look. It's a cat. It does mirror image. I think I bought this before. Monstrosity. Okay, well, speak with animals isn't gonna work then, huh? All right, let's have Mike go. No, let's have Allison go first. We all have initiative.
Time to strike.
On it. So I'll have Lae'zel attack it. It's only got 6
Will
minutes.
not know failure.
It's okay, I can attack again. Should I do that?
castle is all that matters.
All right, shoot it with your bow. Shoot it with the bow. Dead. Seem kind of extra. What does it have? Grimishka tail. I'll send that to camp, I guess. And a polished ring. Okay. So what else we looking at here? What else we got? Because I mean, I think I'm just gonna be fighting everything in this place now.
Down.
Looks that way, anyhow. So be it.
This Cresh's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Lavish chair, desk, elegant chest, bunk bed, elegant chest. Let's see what's. Oh, it's
What's in here?
nothing in there. It looks like. Oh, there is gold. I'll take it. Grease bottle. Yeah, I stole it. Nobody can see that I'm doing this, so who cares? Gold, gems. What's this? Nothing. Fruit porridge. All right. Hi. Don't mind me, just passing through. Let me look at my map. What am I supposed to do now? Get the Yankee warrior. Take Lae'zel to the Inquisitor. Travel through the mountain pass. I've been here. Ooh. I'm gonna go this way. Am I gonna be fighting again?
Entirely too empty.
Oh, hatchery.
15 eggs at the very least.
I'm supposed to get the eggs. Strange gas, acid. Oh, I don't want to walk there.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Where are the traps?
No one's stopped me yet. Light on my finger.
Get out of there, guys. What the fuck? All right.
I've got a long road ahead.
I'm gonna go one person at a time.
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
Could you point out the traps? I definitely avoid them then.
Amusing. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Right, okay. So, where's the egg? So, I gotta walk through this acid pool? Oh, there it is. Is that the egg? One egg. Varsh, okay. I mean, how am I supposed to get to him? I know that Hannah can get over there. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Everybody group up over here. All right, and then we're gonna toggle group mode. Have Allison close this door just in case shit pops off. And let's switch to Karen.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
And I'm gonna have her jump. And then jump again. Can I jump up here? I can't.
This place is trapped.
Trap. Okay. So that happened. Let's switch back to, I think this person, the cleric, has the highest wisdom, so I can spot the traps. I can't stand on top of that. Uh-oh. All right, do I have resistance or something? No.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna like see if I can.
God, it smells awful in here.
Come on now. It's time to come out.
All right, I'm gonna wait. Switch to Prim now and make her have her make her way. Then she can like pick the locks on these things. Or not pick the locks, disarm the traps. Aha! Can I disarm it? Here we go. Sure, shouldn't be a problem. You guys still watching? Let me look at the studio here. See, there's 3 on Rumble, 5 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. But we're still in action. Now this one. Woo! Knocked it out. Can I make this jump?
Do not approach the egg, Istik.
It is strictly forbidden.
My bad, bro. All right, let's switch to the cleric again. Probably stop hiding. I've already been caught. Robert Johnson, yes, hanging out with the doggo. Your doggo?
What to do?
Karen, I think you can go up there now.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay. And now let's bring the rest of the group.
Breathe deep.
It seems to be the best way. Ooh, investigation checks are failing. What's this? Can I go up here? No. All right, and
Dull moment.
Lae'zel.
An efficient path.
Jump there. And then here. And then up here. And I'll bring Allison.
What to do? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Can I not jump up there because I'm a gnome? I'm a gnome. Too high. Aw. Aw. Okay. May have to just go through the acid. Yeah, but it does damage. See, that sucks. Okay, Allison's gonna have to stay over here. And then Hannah.
Blood? No, never mind.
I don't know if Hannah can do it. Another failed investigation check. All right, let's jump here. Then here. And I don't know if she can make it, but yes, she can.
Moving ahead.
No, don't do it. All right. So, of the people who are up here, who's got the highest charisma? It might be Hannah, actually. +7.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
I wanted to see the hatchery. I didn't expect it to look so empty. You mistook me for someone. Who were you expecting? I came here to steal an egg. Let's just say I wanted to see the hatchery. No, I'll ask the question. I asked the question.
From our commander to destroy this egg. Almost all of the eggs in its clutch have hatched. we await only one more, which is taking its time. Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance, but I shall. There could be greatness in that shell. Now leave. Don't you want to fight with your brothers and sisters?
Insight is a wisdom thing. Let's see if Doge of Venice can change the outcome.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg required. I was not expecting an istic. What brings you to my hatchery? Someone with orders. Almost all of the eggs in it. Most caretakers would not.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Seems like an awful lot of fuss for one egg. What will happen to this egg if it doesn't hatch? Why do you care so much about one dud egg? I'll ask what happened.
Kithrak Therazin will give orders to destroy it. She will say it's a weakling. I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right.
Why bother? Why risk a life? Give it to me. I'll take care of it. You're out of time and clearly stalling. You're wasting time. I will say, why risk it? Why risk its life at all? All right, so we're gonna need a bonus here. I'm not really sure I'm gonna be able to make this persuading. It's an 18. Let's pray to RN Jesus that we make this roll. Yeah! Let's go. I'll take that egg. I prefer it poached.
You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
I'll raise it as if it was my own flesh and blood. I'll make the best omelet you've ever tasted. I'll fund another creche, one that's more forgiving. What am I supposed to do with the egg? Let me think. I don't want to raise it. I'm supposed to use it for a quest. I'll just say I'll find another creche, one that's more forgiving, I suppose. Or maybe... yeah.
Do you think the Sword Coast is littered with creches? That you found this one was unlikely enough. But you've a spirit about you that's quite inspiring. Perhaps...
Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Therazin's patience has its limits. Very well. Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg. Fighting a battle already.
Oh, yeah, I got the boots. Okay. So I can get the... I can just take the egg. Okay, so I'm gonna go get it. What's up, homie? I will put the boots on. I don't think I'm wearing any magic boots anyways. So we'll just put those on. And now I will be able to approach. What's this?
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
Reach out and touch the egg. Pick it up gingerly and stow it in your pack. Crush the egg beneath your foot. I will pick it up gingerly. Oh shit. Gotta get out of here before that gas does something.
What's in here?
Since I'm down here, let's go up the ladder. Talk to this guy again, see what he says.
You've got the egg, haven't you? Be on your way then. Before I change my mind.
Talk to Lae'zel, because she looks like she's got some shit to say.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
What are you talking about?
Never wanted the easy path.
Wait, why am I playing as Karen? I thought I was...
Give up now.
We're going to switch to Allison. And I'm going to group everybody back up. There's nothing here for me. Come on, guys.
Watch how you go. It's a trap.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Not bad, guys. Cozy blue shirt. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Snug purple shirt. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so I've got the egg. Let me see what is the quest? Find the Githyanki creche, complete. We attempted to remove our parasites using the Githyanki purification device, but it failed and almost killed us. Our parasites must be very unusual. Where is the free the artist? First lands. Yeah, steal the Githyanki egg. We snatched the Githyanki egg from the hatchery. Lady Esther will pay us handsomely for it. Who is Lady Esther? Is she the woman in the... All right, let's go to the captain, I guess. Githyanki warrior, the Inquisitor. Infirmary, hatchery. Yeah, we're gonna head over here, I think. Is this the right way? No, that's the wrong.
Here we go.
No, I don't want to close the doors. I want to go in here.
Bring shame on Crestia. I'm sorry, Savage.
Savage, Kethik, Youth Varl.
Chucky, when you have a chance to kill your enemy, you take it. I'd already disarmed her.
I will talk to him.
Chucky, we are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
I don't know about the facial hair on the Githyanki.
For them.
I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it. Norwegian says, isn't that the woman you met outside the fortress? Yeah, I think it is.
Seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience.
Male pattern baldness.
This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Offer to fight the boy yourself. Watch what happens. Killing your own soldiers is an odd strategy for winning a war. I'll be sarcastic. This sounds like an Allison thing to say.
Cowards are not tolerated in our ranks. Though I gather they are welcome in yours.
Offer to fight the boy yourself, so I'm offering. Watch what happens. Leave the boy alone. You made your point. Well, it's not my business. All cultures are equal, okay? I don't really have a say in y'all's culture. So I'm just gonna watch what happens.
I've been practicing every night, Savage. Let me have a go.
Of course. Is she gonna girl boss her way into this guy's heart with her knife?
I refuse. There has to be a better way.
Pacifist Githyanki. She killed him, just like I thought.
Your guard on your weak side and were completely open to an offhand counter. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
God. There's too much girl boss shit going on in this game, man.
Do better.
Oh look, they took him away on a floating. Okay, dude. What are you guys doing?
Slice flesh. No hesitation.
I should kill all of these people. I swear. This is so cringe. All right, so this is the classroom.
Mercy is death. Death is mercy. This is Blackith's will.
I'm gonna check what he's got on him. Probably nothing. Potion of healing, I'll take that. Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, Part 2, Sacrifice. I'll take that.
Strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Can I talk to her?
To the Inquisitor at the crash. The Zaithisk's failure must be reported.
How many does a clutch usually contain? The crash training room was illuminating. Our gift instructor is always so brutal. Ask Lae'zel about the disc.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but there's a common speech translation beneath, carved in a different hand. It's a story about Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Who's Orpheus? He is meant to find the one. Go on already. What does it say? You look uneasy. Are you all right?
This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone.
Story was boring.
True heir.
6 out of 10.
Prince. There's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared that Vlaakith should be queen. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Blacketh betrayed Gith and seized the throne. The story reeks of propaganda, an attempt to foment discontent. Why are you so worked up? It's only a story. You mad, bro? You mad, bro? All right, let's go with this one. What if it's true?
She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
I'll ask about the trading room. Is it me, or have you been looking at me differently? No! Get this gay shit out of here.
Have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
Is life not precious to the Githyanki? For what reason? Rage and entertainment? That's incredible. I'll do the first one.
Not every life is equal. My people have
Based.
no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. Their lives were not precious. They were a blight that required expunging. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
How much does one usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
How do you evolve to lay eggs? Evolution. Okay, sure.
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. So, like, if Githyanki's reproduction is asexual, why are there males and females? This is what I'm saying. Like, I knew in the Fiend Folio days, all the artwork for Githyanki, there was nothing stated about there being male and female. It was just the Githyanki, and they looked like skinny dudes. And she's like, what? Why is there a female Githyanki? Guys, why? Larian Studios, explain this to me. You need to solve the Githyanki question, Brian. I get that they just want people to be able to make male and female characters, but like, why are the Githyanki gendered and yet reproduce asexually? All right, whatever. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. That's what it is. Like, people want, I want female representation among the Githyanki. Like, why? Why are Githyanki even playable? Like, they haven't historically been playable until very recently in D&D. I remember they made the Githzerii, which were like the enemies of the Githyanki. They made them playable like in the 3rd edition. And even then I was like, well, that's weird. Why would you guys make Githzerii playable? Oh, no, it was either 3rd edition or it was Planescape when they did that. And I thought that, you know, I just think it's weird. Like I don't know. It's like Larian Studios never saw a nature documentary. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just strange. Like I said, look, Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game, but there's a lot of stuff in it, story-wise and lore-wise, and like these decisions they make, these like character and story decisions they make that are just really, really cringe. Like, it's like, I don't know how many female characters I keep running into that are just like badass warriors. It's so disproportionate. You just know it's not quite right. And then they're changing like the actual biology of fictional creatures to meet some kind of quota. Like, why are there female Githyanki warriors? Why are there females in the Githyanki at all? Like, why didn't even have a distinction if they like lay eggs? Like, that, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying they have to be men, but like they should be like asexual and only have like the physical characteristics that are necessary to be warriors. Like, kind of like you know, like lizard men. Okay, like Like lizard men, there are female lizard men or lizard folk. They changed the name to lizard folk back in the day. Now I understand why. It's all this gender inclusive language. But like the lizards that were female didn't have breasts because you didn't need breasts. Like you weren't breastfeeding your young. Like that. Like why is it just? I don't know. There probably are female lizard men now that have like breasts and like vaginas and stuff that like human women have, because people first of all, because people sexualized everything, and it's just like sad, but also because the representation of the female or of the female presenting person is more important than like what would make sense like realistically. Like reptiles lay eggs, chickens lay eggs. Now female chickens and roosters, or hens and roosters, look different in a way because roosters have plumage and stuff like that. Like that could be how they do it if they wanted to do that. With lizards, I'm not sure. With birds, it's the same, right? The male birds have the colorful plumage. The female birds are like really plain looking. Often they're smaller. Why wouldn't they do something like that with the Githyanki if they were going to do it? Like, why wouldn't they? Or maybe it doesn't have to be a question that's answered. I don't know. The whole point of laying eggs is to not have to deal with childbirth. Yeah, they're trying to appeal to both sides politically. Yeah, they're well, I don't think that, I don't know what you mean by both sides. I think that the woke left is so consumed with representation. I think that everyone else, there's no like right side of this that's like, you know, it's not like a right wing position. There's just like normal people who are like, yeah, I just want like the story to make sense, right? That's it. Like that. There's no like big, you know, conservative movement in gaming. It's just people who are just want the game to make sense and be good, and the people who like insist on these little tweaks that really don't add up. Like it really doesn't make sense. I mean, the woke left and everyone else. Yeah, it is. It's that's a good way to put it. It's the woke left and everyone else, basically. That is the dynamic at the end of the day. But anyway, all right. Let me finish talking to this bitch. So, who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics. Yeah, let's figure this out.
Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukyani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
That would explain the law, because like Githyanki are lawful evil. So they're all about the organization. I get the meticulousness part. I guess my only issue, I'm just gonna leave it on. Let's on to other matters. Is it me, or have you been looking at me differently? No. Let's see.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And now?
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more.
Hey, Namarson, I'm not going to waste any money on this Estro garbage. What are you talking about?
Battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Okay, Lizelle, time to go to horny jail. I'm gonna not do. Oh God, I don't. Now I have to respond. She put me in a spot. This game, like everyone in this game, is so horny all the time. Let me look at your chat here. Okay, so again, welcome to the chat, Namarson. This is my first time playing this game, so, and I know that like mechanically and everything, graphics, it's great. I really enjoyed the system and stuff, but like the story is kind of like, I don't know, some of the character stuff is just weird. Like, look at this, like coming on to me. Why are you such a prickly grouch? The attraction's mutual. I'm not gonna say that. I'll just say, why are you such a prickly grouch?
If you must know, Blackith requires...
Choose number 4, obviously, yeah.
I can't...
No, actually, I'm sorry, Norwegian, but if I had to like judge all the NPCs on their attractiveness, Lae'zel's probably the hottest. And
I know only
for a Githyanki. It's that cute little nose.
My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same.
Wow,
you?
That's... Oh, God, no! Shit. Fuck. I can't really get out of this now. What do I say? What do I do? I need Allison to tell me. I guess the nose reminds you of anime waifus. I'm kind of joking about the little nose thing. My God, dudes. Okay, Hannah set up a show for today. Got a notification, just checking it. Oh no, that's my stream. Choose no. Blade Kaiser, just hit escape. Just get out. Get out of there. Get out. Go. I don't know what to say. Okay, so I think I'll be sarcastic and say, sure thing. I've been wanting a hot Githyanki girlfriend. I don't know. Choose no. Norwegian says I should say no. What will happen if I do that? She'll probably be pissed with me. So this is like, I honestly, I had Lae'zel in my party for like a little while. Like for most of this game so far, I didn't have any of the NPCs in my party. And I only brought Lae'zel in because of story stuff I needed to do with the Githyanki temple, and I needed her to do the talking and stuff, right? So I let her stay in my party, and I didn't really talk to her much, and she's already throwing herself at me. Like, is this role-playing now? Is this what it is? Is this what people think D&D is? I don't know. I'll just say they expect you to choose yes, subvert their expectations. Ant Bays 97 says, it's interesting how this game is sexualized and gets a pass, but games like Stellar Blade and Senran Kagura get censored or changed to the point the latter doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, I have Senran Kagura for PS4. And I mean, like, there's a lot of, like, what would you call it? It's not sexual, but there's a lot of, like, you know, kind of innuendos and fan service jokes and like sex jokes, but nothing serious. But I think it's because those characters are attractive, for one, and it's kind of like a Japanese like thing, you know, where they're more like waifus. And this, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I think there's something pretty perverse going on here. Welcome, Ann Bays, by the way, to the show. And feel free, as you can see, if you look over here on the right side, the bottom, I have a talking arcade machine. Speak to the arcade machine. Send a message to her by @arcade machine. And it costs 100 coins. Stick around the stream and you'll earn more coins as it goes. Blade Kaiser says not only sexualized but kind of woke too. Yeah, it is for sure. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's a kind of, because look, this is another thing too, is that like, I don't know like how the game works in terms of like what, you know, what, like if, okay, let me put it this way. In games that have romance options in the past, okay, I remember the first game I ever played that had romance options that I've ever played. There were probably games before. I know there were games before this. But the first one I ever played that had romance options was Dragon Age Origins, and I made a male wizard, and I was interested in seeing how the mechanics for it worked. So I ended up with I had two characters as an option for a female counterpart. One was Morgan, and the other one was Leliana. I think she was like a bard or something. And I didn't, since I made a wizard, I never brought Morgan into my party because I didn't need two wizards. I was the wizard. Because, you know, normally when people play these RPGs, they play like fighter types a lot of times, right? But I wanted to see if the game would support me making a wizard as my primary character and then like use all of the NPCs as my supporting cast. And the way that, and I ended up with Leliana because she was like the easier one for me, I guess. But the way the game was set up was, I think there were like 4 NPCs that you could start relationships with, maybe 6. But I know there was like a straight male, a straight female, a bisexual male, a bisexual female, and there might have been a gay male and a gay female. Maybe they did it that way. I can't remember for sure. But I know that you couldn't romance everybody, and they had limitations. So you couldn't, like, if you wanted to romance Morgan, you had to be a male. If you wanted to romance Leliana, you could be male or female. There was an elf character that was male that I think swung both ways because whatever, I don't know. And I think that Alistair, who's like the fighter guy, I think he might have been the bisexual one. I don't know. But they had these options. And even then I thought it was a bit weird because I was like, well, you know, if you live in a ancient medieval society, I'm not really sure that, like, you know, homosexuality and bisexuality were the norm. I thought, you know, that you wouldn't see it that often. But at least then there were limits, right? And in Cyberpunk 2077, there are a couple characters you can romance there, and they limit those too. So for example, like you make a male character, you can only romance, there were 2 women that could be romanced, but one of them could only be romanced by men, and the other one could only be romanced by women. So it was Judy was the one you could only romance if you were a female, and Panam was the one you could romance if you were male. And I think there were also 2 male characters that you could do that. They had the same rules. So there was like a gay male and a straight male, and there was a gay female and there was a straight female, right? But in this game, it seems like everyone is just like down for whatever. Like everybody is down for whatever. And so I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe if you guys have played this more, you might know. But I think that you could fuck all the characters, no matter what your gender is, and like and they're all down. Like they're all down, right? And it's just like, to me, that is pretty woke because it presumes that something about our nature, that like everything is socially constructed, therefore all is permitted, therefore you can fuck a Githyanki. And it goes back to what I was talking about earlier when I said, well, if Githyanki lay eggs, then why are there females with breasts? Like, why are there breasts? Why are there female Githyanki that present that have secondary sexual characteristics, right? Like Lae'zel. And it's not just because it looks nice, because I mean, you know, if I was to just look at it from a purely aesthetic fantasy perspective, you know, like if you guys have ever seen those old like fantasy paintings by Frank Frazetta or Boris Vallejo or any other number of them, you'll see like, you know, kind of alien looking hot women, you know, like John Carter of Mars. There was the Princess of Mars. I can't remember her name, but she was a Martian woman, but in the artwork she looked like a woman, like she was, you know, voluptuous and had breasts and everything. And yet on Mars, in those stories, the Martians were born from eggs, so they weren't like regular people. Like they would lay eggs to make them, and therefore Dejah Thoris, who's the Princess of Mars, specifically in the artwork from the old stories, I don't know about like if that's changed or whatever, but I remember when I used to read about it, you would see these nude paintings of Dejah Thoris and she wouldn't have nipples, and they would say that she didn't have nipples because she doesn't nurse the young, but they wanted her to look like a hot chick at the same time. So it was like they were kind of like, you know, making a bit of a compromised for creative purposes, because she wouldn't be seen as the most beautiful woman in the galaxy if she didn't look like a woman. So she had to both be that, but also be alien and strange. And so that's not a problem, like if it's just aesthetic. But I don't think that's the case in this game. I think that what Larian Studios is, I think that there is a lot of like woke shit in this game, and people that really enjoy the game for its gameplay, they don't want to acknowledge that. But I'm willing to do that. Like, I'm willing to say that as a gigantic fan of Dungeons and Dragons, who I've played it since I was like a young teenager, this is probably one of the best like recent representations of a D&D campaign in terms of the mechanics and the gameplay. And I like the graphics, and I like seeing a lot of the classic D&D stuff in it, but I do not like the writing decisions and the character decisions that they made, and the moral relativism that is rampant. Like, I'm hanging out inside of a Githyanki fortress essentially, you know, and like I'm talking to them and they're like willing to engage. Like in D&D, like Githyanki are really evil. Like, they're really evil, but you know, they do this thing where they make it like, well, they're, you know, if you just understand them better, they're like, you could get along with them. And in a way, there's some like wiggle room I would allow, because role-playing games should allow you to role play in, you know, in any scenario. But I do feel like they're kind of treating groups that are purely evil like they could just be misunderstood. Like, even from the beginning, when they like, you go to the tiefling, you know, there's like the tiefling, what is it, like it's sort of a little retreat or a little shelter area, like a little, you know, they got their little corner of Faerun and they're living together, and there's like druids nearby, and you're talking to the tieflings, and tieflings are like part demon, and they're usually pretty shady. They're usually sketchy dudes, right? But in the story, they're all like misunderstood, and they're like refugees, and you know, so they're like changing the feel of it, where you're like, well, wait a minute, the tieflings are just, and they're like literally like from the first layer of hell. Like, I'm not saying they have to be evil, but like you're kind of painting them out to be, you know, like it's different. And the goblins, it's the same thing. Like the goblins, you know, that's why I wiped out the Goblin Fort, because I was like, but they're goblins, and they're trying to like what they want. The game wants me to negotiate with them and hang out with them and understand them, and it doesn't make sense. And then you got like this, you know, you can't help but notice how many female versions of everything there is. When, and this is the thing that I just want to say, because I gotta quit here in a little bit, so I'm gonna answer this question, but I'm gonna quit the game, so I don't know what's gonna happen after that. But you got this thing. So fiction is based on some truth. Like, so even if you're telling a story that's completely made up, the only reason why the story works is because it's based in a truth about reality, about our world. So just because it's fiction doesn't mean it isn't true. You guys understand what I'm saying? Let me look at your comments really quick before I get into this. So Norwegian Black Templar says the only thing missing is the game master saying now kiss. Yeah, it's weird, right? Blade Kaiser says kind of woke. Stand Up Trump, hey, says, oh good, he's explaining the LGBTQ Jew agenda for Baldur's Gay. You sick woke freaks are destroying everything that is good. Are you talking about me? Because I'm explaining where this is coming from. Blade Kaiser says Dragon Age Inquisition did the same and got a lot of shit for it. Wasn't Futurama's Ms. Universe a blob woman? LOL. I don't know. I haven't watched all of Futurama, but I should probably check it out. Nemarson says woke shit. That's what I meant by estro garbage. Not going to buy it. Yeah. Well, yeah, the story stuff is weird, but okay. So here's my issue with the one of my issues with the strong female character, the girl boss warrior chick showing up in all of our media all the time. Okay, here's my issue with that. So fictional stories should be based in reality. In reality, if you look at the history of humanity and every battle and war that we were involved in, which was necessary for our survival, it was just a part of what it meant to be human. You know, you had tribes and they would encounter other tribes, and sometimes those tribes would intermingle, and sometimes those tribes would go to war, and that was just the reality, right? We had gods, we had priests, we had kings, we had generals, we had warlords, and so on. We were nomadic, we were agricultural, we built empires, they rose and they fell, and you know, you had the British Empire and the Roman Empire and Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan and the Sengoku period and the Warring States period in China, the Three Kingdoms, etc. Right? The Revolutionary War, the French Revolution, all of these things involved men primarily. Men operating on the perimeter of a given civilization or community or society. It was because men were on those perimeters that we have what we have today, right? Not women, because women were protected from that. So you have, if you look at it like, a ring within a ring, or yeah. So the inner ring or the inner space of the ring is civilization, and it is like the hearth or the womb of civilization. In there is the woman. That's where women are. They are protected by the outer ring, which is the men. Okay. This is the reality. This is our history. This is the truth. And it doesn't make sense to try to explain it any other way other than men were on the fringes because women needed to survive so that they could give birth to the next generation. That's it. That's why women are valued, because they give birth to the next generation, right? Without people, you don't have a civilization. Women give birth to people, which essentially reinforces both the inner circle, which is where the women are, so you get more women making more babies, and the outer circle, which is where the men are. That's the reality. So when someone writes a fictional story and they cram it with a bunch of female warriors, it doesn't feel right because it doesn't make sense. Now, in the case of, like in this game, right? When you go to the goblins, when you encounter goblins, it's almost like they intentionally make half of them female. And it's like, why would the goblins do that? Why would the goblins take, or any race, orcs, you know, Githyanki, whatever. Why would they take any females and put them at risk, make them expendable? And it's kind of disrespectful because at least when we knew that men were the ones dying in wars, in efforts against nature, whatever it was, in order to make societies safe and functional for women to raise children, at least we acknowledge that that's what happened. But when you cram this fictional stuff with girl bosses, it's like you're pretending like it's completely interchangeable and that all of the sacrifices of men in the past doesn't matter. You guys, do you see what I'm saying? Do you understand like why this is messed up? You know, like in a fantasy setting for a story, I don't have a problem with the female characters being in it, obviously, because you want to tell a good story. But when you have it the way that Larian Studios did this, where so far, I fought against, let me see, I have fought tieflings, goblins, gnolls, Dwergar, which are like the deep dwarves, bugbears, hobgoblins, ogres, and Githyanki so far. With a couple of no, actually, in every one of those races, there were females that I had to kill too, except maybe, well, I didn't fight Myconoids, but Myconoids they legitimately made them genderless as far as I know, because they're mushroom people. But like all the other stuff, there were female warriors just dying in the front lines. And it's kind of like, you know, a couple years ago, Memorial Day came. Memorial Day was recent, it was like last week, right? And Allison made a post on Twitter a couple of years back saying that she was honoring the men who died in wars for Memorial Day. So she was like, it's men, right? It's men. And people got pissed with her. Shuanhead made a tweet, and like other people made a tweet, because they thought that Allison was making it about men unfairly because women also die in war, right? But what they were actually thinking about it like there are female veterans, therefore this is wrong, right? But Memorial Day isn't about veterans. Memorial Day isn't about living soldiers, right? It's about the men and women who died. And we're talking about not just like in the last war, we're talking about wars throughout our country's history, at least. So from the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, Spanish American War, fucking, you know, the Mexican, there was a Mexican War, I think. And then you got, well, whatever. All the wars fought in America. World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, all men. I like 99.9% men. There were probably some women that died, but it's mostly men, like overwhelmingly. And just pointing that out as a fact pisses people off. Like they get upset because they think somehow the recognition that a bunch of men died to provide us with the life that we have, all of these comforts, all of this freedom, what little there is left that we enjoy now, is because of the men who died for it all throughout history. And just pointing that out upsets people because some woman somewhere might have her feelings hurt over it. And this is how blinded we are to the reality that there is a reason why stories of the knight leaving his village to slay the dragon and come back and marry the princess, why they resonate, because this is just the story of our life, sort of like condensed into something symbolic so that we will always be able to remember it, and we are choosing to forget it. And so now we are here where an astral alien woman who doesn't actually need to be a woman because her race just lays eggs anyway, and it's like mandated from the top down, wants to scissor my gnome druid woman out of nowhere because I let her hang out with me for like one adventure. Like, this is it. This is all we've done together, is this this adventure. We've been in this room and she is ready to go. And that's where we are. So let me look at your comments. All right. So Blade Crisis says, yeah, but I like the strong warrior boss chicks and the FromSoft maidens. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a huge fan of Soul series stuff, so I'm not denying that. Norwegian Black Templar says, that's why I love Lord of the Rings. Tolkien bases works on immutable truths. Yes, it is believed that the Neanderthals went extinct because their women partook in hunting in the same way the men did, and too many women died as a result. Yeah, which makes sense considering that women are the reproductive bottleneck. Exactly. Like, this is just, I'm not being preferential or I'm just saying this is the reality, right? This is the reality. Like, and what this modern view on like men and women is trying to pretend like that doesn't exist. And even though Larian Studios, they may not be like overtly like woke, like in the same way that, I don't know, like a lot of these other developers are, you know, like Ubisoft, they're still like bowing to this. Like in Cyberpunk, it makes sense because I think Cyberpunk 2077, it makes sense because it's almost following, like, it's sort of saying this is where our society is headed. And so it makes sense, you know, but in a fantasy setting, it doesn't make sense. It is, even if it isn't a real place, it is based on a truth and it has an aesthetic of, you know, the Middle Ages. So it's supposed to look like the Middle Ages, supposed to feel like the Middle Ages. And I'm sorry, but none of this shit happened in the Middle Ages. So anyway, I'm gonna go with I've been wanting a hot Yankee girlfriend. Let's just see where this goes.
I won't be your girlfriend, but I will be your lay. Yes or no?
Oh my god. I'm gonna say no.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
So degenerate.
Flesh, no hesitation.
All right, I'm gonna stop it here. So that was awkward, and now I gotta hang out with her for the rest of this adventure. I'm gonna end the show here. So let's save first. You're telling me you don't want to see Githyanki Poon, Brian? No, I don't. Is it unedited? Like, do they? This is, I don't know, man. I think that there's a cuter way to do this. All right. All right, I'm gonna swap. Gonna drop out of here now. Thanks guys for coming on the stream. Let me know what you guys think about this, and also what do you think about Rumble Studio? I think it's pretty good, actually. I'm very impressed. The only problem I have is I can't inform people in advance about what is going on. So, but anyway, let me know what you guys think about the stream and what I talked about. Hey Zaranx, I'm leaving, so you're late. If you guys like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think about what we talked about on the show today. Later, alligator.
Kaiser, looks like I need to brush up on my Blade Kaiser references. Thanks for the heads up, and I'll make a note to check it out. See you around, Arcade Machine.
Is that like, is she signing it, Arcade Machine? I missed it. Yeah, I've been here for a while. But anyway, I got to take off because I got to get ready to pick up Lindsay. And I don't know, maybe I'll do another stream, or maybe I will post a video. If there's any news about gaming that you want me to make a video about, or culture in general, or whatever, join my Discord. There's a link in the description to get into the Discord. Please join the Discord. There's a lot of great people. Teal Deer is in there. You know, Revenant is in there. Mr. 0303 is in there. We got good folks in here. So please consider becoming a member of the Discord. And I hope I will see you all there. The link is in the description. All right. So if you guys like this video, please hit like, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications. Leave me a comment. Thank you for coming on the show. And again, join the Discord if you don't mind. And also, you can help me monetize the Rumble channel by watching it on Rumble. They have this thing that they're doing to promote Rumble that I think is pretty neat. They call it campaigns. And essentially, I think it's so that if I like basically add ads to the streams, I could get paid depending on the number of people watching. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot, but if I have at least 10 people, for example, I can put in a little ad for some coffee. It'll give me a break if I need one, and help me make a little bit of money. And then I can like keep doing this, this content. So anyway, thanks so much for coming on the stream. Please consider joining the Discord, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Long live Vivian. See you later.
Men's right activists are machines, dude. Okay? They are literal machines. They are talking point machines. They are impossible to fucking deal with, especially if you have like a couple dudes who have good memory on top of that too. Holy shit, you're fucked.